I guess you could say that he hit rock bottom, chat. You know, a little bit of
Flint and steel.
To put it politely, very drunk.
No!
This YouTube millionaire was caught passed out on a sidewalk with a backpack full of Fireball. Then it all ended with him trying to run from the police.
On March 20th, 2024,
Maybe we'll find out.
officers in Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, of course. Of course it's in Florida. It's Florida, chat. It's a Florida moment. Put it up on the counter. Florida moment number 1. No way. It's always Florida, dude. Everything happens in Florida. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Receive reports of a man sleeping
You
on
heard
a
about this?
residential street. What they don't expect is to find
Oh,
one of
popular
YouTube's
MMOs.
most popular former stars, who turns a simple wellness check into a chaotic encounter.
Oh, here we go.
Leaving another mark on an already unraveling legacy.
Florida man
so
number
this is
537.
popular MMOs, aka Patrick Julianelle.
Oh, he's a
If
very
you
big
watched
Minecraft
back in the
YouTuber.
early 2010s.
Another mark on an already unraveling
Wow, that's
legacy.
just
Okay, so this is popular MMOs, aka Patrick Julianelle. If you watched Minecraft
Gotcha.
YouTuber back in the early 2010s, this guy was basically royalty. 17 million subscribers, millions of people watching his Lucky Block challenges, and his duo with his ex-wife gaming with Jen.
17 million subscribers? Oh my god, dude. That's so sad because he had it all, dude. 17 million subscribers, chat. You're making so much money. That's really sad. That's really sad.
So how do we even get here? Let's rewind to March 20th, 2024.
Yeah,
Cops in
this is,
Jacksonville, Florida, they got a call. A guy was passed out in the middle of a residential road.
Yeah,
At
Cinder had
first,
it all
sounded
too.
like some routine wellness check.
I guess you could say that he hit rock bottom, chat. You know, a little bit of
Flint and steel.
You know, to make sure someone's alive. Except when they show up, it's not anyone lying on the street, it's popular MMOs. And he is, to put it politely, very drunk.
No! Okay, I deserve that. I deserve that. Maybe though, chat, maybe he'll get off if he really works very closely with
Chicken jockey.
or he could get he could get out of there, chat. If only he had.
An ender pearl.
Hi there. I just came home from picking my sister up at the airport, and there's a man kind of laying in the road. Any drink or drugs, weapons involved that you know of?
Oh
I
man,
do
that
not know.
sucks.
Do you think he's trying to harm
Flint and
himself?
steel.
I think he might be dead, or...
Hey, sheriff's office.
And I feel really bad that he's crashed out so hard. You know?
Hey, wake up, man. I don't got all day for you. Wake up. Wake your ass up. You're good. You live here? Where do you live?
I mean, this is a huge crash
I
out.
can't hear you, man.
I had a lot of sales. Sorry.
You had a lot of what?
Sea Sunny Cross.
That alcohol, I'm guessing?
She sells seashells by the seashore. What do you say?
Okay.
Just sorry, bro.
Do you live around here?
Yeah, do you want to sit?
Do you have like an ID on you by chance?
You want to sit? Yeah, this is my house. You want to sit?
No,
I mean, it's always sad to see someone massively overachieve
Yeah, he
to
is
then
done.
just get rebalanced by poor choices.
Done,
Obviously,
done.
this dude's sloshed, but the cops decide to let him charge his phone in the squad car while they check his ID in his backpack. Then they
Right.
find some tree and a whole lot of Fireball.
I'm gonna glove up before I start
Gotcha.
touching weed and a ton of Fireball. Homie is messed up.
Well, no, now he's got weed, which I don't know if Florida's laws about it. But you know, it's like public intoxication, right?
Bruh. That's why I asked.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know what Pat's been doing since the Minecraft
Yeah, he
days,
messed up
other
on
than
that.
being arrested a couple times, but obviously, this guy's inventory,
Fireball is like it's like a cinnamon like whiskey. It's really gross. It tastes like just your like it tastes like you're drinking the cinnamon challenge. It's really gross.
Brel is now just a bottle of cinnamon flavored.
I am
regret.
Florida
And
woman.
Then, unfortunately, it comes to this
I don't
turning
like
point.
it.
Officers tell them that they're placing him under the arrest.
It does, it
and
burns.
Pat, well, he's
It
not
literally
having all,
burns.
because instead of just saying yes, sir, and
It's very
waiting for
strong.
his attorney, I guess he went, "How can I make this night way worse for myself?"
Oh no.
So he decides to run, and the officers, naturally take him down because we saw what he was like earlier. I mean, the dude who
Oh my
couldn't
God.
find his way home and is laying passed out on the sidewalk obviously can't outrun the police 15 minutes later.
Just put your arms like you're praying. Like on what? Like you're praying.
Yeah, this like palm stuff.
No way, dude. No, why would you do that? Oh no. Oh no.
261 fighting one. Kill 261 fighting one.
I mean, he was almost there. He said earlier, talk to my
Oh,
lawyer.
no.
You should have left it at that. But also, it's not like
Yep.
you're known for making logical decisions when you're drunk. Well, the police go way overboard here, as it seems like he stopped resisting as soon as he got to the ground. But that didn't stop the cop from screaming that he was going to tase him like 5 times while kneeling on his ear. I have to be careful with how much I show here because I want this video to not be
Yeah,
age
YouTube
restricted.
could,
But overall, just watching this full arrest
flag it
makes
for
me
violence.
sad, as it's sad to see Pat like this, and it's also
That's so
just sad to see
sad,
the
gamer. That's so
police
sad.
be
It's really sad when people are doing really well, right? They have it all, and they crash out and they let the fame go to their head, and this is stuff like this happens. It's really, really sad.
They get him cuffed after what's described in the report as resisting with violence. I mean, I guess nothing screams former Minecraft YouTuber like getting tackled during a streetlight brawl while yelling about your lawyer. And I don't know if this is the worst part of it or
that
not, but he's not
sucks.
even close to being the worst offender of some of these Minecraft YouTubers. He's actually doing
That's
pretty
true,
okay
actually.
compared to some of these other ones.
Yeah, some of the most Minecraft, YouTubers are, not all of them, of course, but the bad ones, right, are very well known with interacting with people of a particular age group that they should not be interacting with.
Pretty sure one of them is still in jail for another decade. But he was ultimately charged
Jesus.
with resisting an officer with violence and marijuana possession of under 20 grams. He pled out,
Okay.
took a plea deal, 12 months probation, 100 hours of
Okay.
community service, substance abuse evaluation plus treatment, plus a $1,000 donation to the police memorial fund, and a handwritten apology letter
shit.
to the officer he assaulted. I didn't know that you could be forced to donate
Yeah, I
to the
didn't-
police.
That sounds like a Florida thing. Like Florida's like, yeah, now you gotta donate to the police and write us a I'm sorry letter. Oh, I think I dropped something down here. What is this? Oh my God, it's a subscribe button. Wow. Well, since we're here, guys, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me a ton. Okay, back to the video.
But if you thought that was the end, I'm so sorry, it gets worse, because in January
Oh, no.
2025, he failed a drug test, but this led to another arrest. His probation was modified to include GPS monitoring and
Oh, that
inpatient treatment.
sucks.
So basically, he has Life 360 with the court, and just when you thought it couldn't get worse, May 12th hits.
Oh no, dude. Dude, just all right, look, when you have a crash out and stuff like this happens, right, Chen, you're getting arrested, you're getting monitored, all that kind of stuff. Guys, just do your time. Live the straight and narrow, and then that way you can start to rebuild yourself up, because he can still make YouTube videos. He can still do a lot of positive and make money and live,
Who would have thought that weed in Florida is stricter than what it is in Virginia?
That's actually surprising. I didn't know that. Simple possession of cannabis. Wow. Yeah, you would think Florida would be like one of those states, like all the old people like retire there, They just want to like smoke and like hang out. I didn't write I'm sorry letter once to donate to charity. My attorney, just do the police or firefighter fund. It's one that doesn't need to be checked for legitimacy. That's crazy. That is crazy, Walk.
But also, like,
Yeah, you would
the
think
amount
so,
he
right?
was caught with was clearly personal use. It wasn't like
Right, like
I'm
a
actually shocked at that.
distribution
I thought
amount.
weed was fully legalized in Florida, but apparently not.
It makes sense. If you get caught sleeping on the sidewalk, they're gonna be like, hey, you can't drink during your probation or whatever. That makes sense.
Resisting arrest while being drunk, maybe
Yep,
alcohol was a part of
exactly.
this.
That
would
might be
make
why.
sense.
That might be
So
why,
this is
chat.
the Wombo. He and his then girlfriend Liz were both arrested for domestic battery. They gave conflicting statements, and neither would provide evidence. Fill out the paperwork, so both got arrested. But
Oh, that's really sad because he had a channel with her
that
too.
case was actually later dropped.
Ah,
But
that's
the
really
drama,
sad.
Pat clapped back on Twitter saying, "Don't believe everything you hear. I'll need to address these false accusations soon." But then he just doxed Eleni's address. So,
Bro, what are you doing? Bro, what are
I
you
know about that
doing?
response. YouTuber tip number
Oh
one.
my God, this is like ultimate crash out.
In 2022, Pat and his 2 friends were arrested after one of them ran into the field during a Jacksonville's Jaguar game. He ended up serving
Nice.
2 days in jail and paying a whopping $48 in court fees.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest though, Jacksonville, Florida is like It's not somewhere you want to be, chat. It's kind of sketchy.
This YouTube boy. He's the one who ran through the gate again.
Um, oh my god, it's the Gator guy. Imagine getting recognized for that.
The Jaguar gang.
Actually, it was in
And
Houston
here's
to
the part
Florida.
that's
That's a good way to put it.
genuinely sad because fans are still posting
That
on
is
his videos.
crazy.
People are asking for his return, hoping for a comeback, saying
Wow.
they grew up with his content. But Pat's not making content, obviously. He's making court
Right.
appearances. And I guess the saddest part is
Ah,
none of
this
this
poor
had to
guy.
happen. He basically had it all, but now he has
Yep.
another mugshot and some fireball in a backpack. I really hope this guy finds some help and gets some sort of support network for
Yeah,
himself. But I mean,
seriously. He really did have it all. It is very, very sad. I hope he does get help as well, because that's just disappointing to see, you know? Yeah, I gotta see, the more successful you get, because, you guys know I come from, my dad is very much involved in the music industry, right? So I've seen a lot of musicians, go down a very dark path, right? They get sucked into substance abuse and things like that. It's very sad, chat. It's very sad. My dad has lost tons of friends to that kind of stuff. It's very, very dark. It's very sad. And I think that, you know, when you see this kind of stuff, it's just a reminder, guys, take care of yourselves. You know, if you're at a point where things are really, really bad, like, seek help. Because, I mean, this could be you. It's very, very common, guys. It's more common than you think. And it's just sad all around. It's just sad all around. So, I really hope the best for this guy. Because apparently he's just like, he was a really big creator. A lot of people, you guys knew him, you know what I mean?